They're preparing for a new cricket season here and a new culture. So hate doesn't go unchallenged again. And no one suffers racism like Azeem Rafiq and is denied justice for so long. Case is only now proven, years later, against 5 former Yorkshire teammates.
One of the main reasons I spoke out was to talk about institutional racism and the wider game and at Yorkshire, and that's been upheld. So, I feel very vindicated.
But 5 years after first telling Yorkshire, and recently reliving his trauma at a cricket disciplinary commission.
Azeem, how do you feel the hearing's going?
How are you feeling, Mr. Feel all right?
Hearings Matthew Hoggard, Tim Bresnham, Andrew Gale, Richard Pyra and John Blaine would not participate in. The 5 who played alongside Rafiq now found by the panel to have made racist slurs about him or his sister. Only Michael Vaughan attended to contest charges, and the case was not proven against the former captain of England and Yorkshire. It centred on this pre-match huddle in 2009, and the accusation, he said, there are too many of you lot at Rafiq and 3 other Yorkshire teammates of Asian descent. The panel concluded there were inconsistencies in the evidence from Rafiq and Adil Rashid. Vaughan welcomed the verdict in a statement speaking of the toll of the case on him and supportive of a healing process across cricket.
He doesn't want the dismissal of his charge to detract from the fact that there is an issue. Issues have been highlighted throughout the whole process that do need to be addressed.
Rafiq himself has apologised in the past for posting anti-Semitic comments, and cricket as a whole is working now to be more inclusive.
Look, I'm not going to sugarcoat that things aren't bad. You know, we are where we are, but I am keen to see that we make progress, and that requires some very robust EDI strategies and plans and outcomes, which are tangible and can be actually set up and said that, this is what we're changing and this is the outcomes.
This is one of the biggest scandals in English cricket history, involving its most successful county. Yorkshire have admitted to failing to address the systemic use of racist language over many years here. Now they're waiting to discover their punishment from the ECB, along with the 5 who've had their cases against them proven.
At Headingley, there's still a tarnished reputation to fix. But finally, there's a sense of closure for Azeem Rafiq after a career lost to racism. Racism that seemed to be ignored for too long by too many, leaving deep wounds still to heal across cricket. Rob Harris, Sky News, Leeds.